If you or a loved one ever experienced hair loss after cancer treatment, today's Monday Morning Makeover might hit home. This is Holly from Suamico. Her hair is growing back after beating cancer, but it's coming in differently. And so she reached out to Josif Wittnik for help. They're at the Salon Professional Academy in Appleton. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's Joseph. I'm here at the Salon Professional Academy in Appleton, and we are about to create a change on a beautiful soul. Her name is Holly. Holly, pleased to meet you again.
Nice to see you again.
And I'm also here with the fabulous, can't say it enough, Kathy Jo Keeley. She's going to be very interesting for you to watch this morning because amazing makeup tips that we're going to go through today. She's going to talk about that in a little bit. Hi, Kathy.
Hello, good morning.
And what are you going to share today? What's up?
Well, I think she shared with me is she really doesn't wear makeup, so I want to keep her look really simple, things that she can do for maybe a special occasion or even just a little bit of touch-up so she can go about her day making sure she's protecting her skin from the sun and things like that.
Beautiful. And Holly, let's share how we met as I'm holding. How do we meet?
We met through Drink for Pink Foundation. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in October of 23, and you were looking for somebody to sponsor a wig, and at that time it just worked out and we met, and that is how we got connected for the wig at the benefit.
We did. That was beautiful. And you came to me and we did measurements. We talked about when we do a wig, I typically tend to replicate what it is that you have. And I believe we really greatly together harmonized and created that, yes?
Yes, we did.
And we'll talk a little bit more about this, but you wore that particular hair system for the months through your treatment?
Yes, I wore it for about 5 or 6 months while I had lost all of my hair throughout chemo, and then I was also able to wear it for a couple family get-togethers, a wedding for my nephew. Nice. So it definitely was a piece that I really wore frequently to feel more like myself while I didn't have any hair.
Yep. And this particular hair system is all human hair. It's European, and it's kind of what I do and what I've been doing. So there's all different degrees of quality of hair, and what my nonprofit Lovely tends to do is get the better quality so that going through the treatment you actually feel more yourself.
Definitely, it made me feel more put together, more like myself, where I wasn't standing out because I had my hair.
Yeah, cool. And then when we come back, I want to talk to you a little bit about how does hair grow back after chemo? Because are you in remission now?
Yes, I am.
Hallelujah.
Yes, I'm so happy to say that I am, yes.
Yeah, I am too. All right, hang tight. We'll be back in a minute.
Thanks, everyone. And if you want more information, you can always visit fox11online.com. under Good Day Wisconsin. And a special Monday Morning Makeover is underway today for a Suamico woman who recently went through cancer treatments. Holly was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2023. You can see she lost her hair. At the time, she worked with stylist Josif Wittnik to create a wig that you see there on the right. Well, now she's in remission and her hair is growing out. So Josif is going to help her with that too. Kathy Jo Keeley is joining them to provide some makeup tips, and they are all at the Salon Professional Academy in Appleton. Good morning.
Hi, everyone. We are back at the Salon Professional Academy in Appleton, and this is a very close topic subject to me. I have helped women going through cancer and chemo with wigs, as I mentioned before. But what's really, really super interesting is the grow out process. Once you're done with chemo, the cells that are inside that follicle are the same as the cells before you lost the hair. So when it comes back, it's a myth. If it comes back gray, it's because you used to color your hair and now it's gray. If it comes back curly, then what's happening is the first 3 months, it's fetile, or it's exactly what's going on here, and I want you to see this. Her hair's been growing out now for months. Now look at the growth. That's what she was prior to losing her hair, and then see the curl on the ends. You'll see that that curl and that bit of fuzz is really, if I hold this up, it's really the last or beginning first 3 months of the hair growth. So once that's cut off, you're back 100% to what it was prior to the loss. And Kathy Jo, what do you have going on?
Okay, so some simple things I want to show you. First of all, her eyebrows are coming back in, but they're very light and a little bit sparse. So I just want to fill in those eyebrows. And what you want to do is find a really narrow brush, almost like the width of a hair stroke. I'm going to put a little bit of color on there, and then I'm just going to follow her pattern, her hair pattern. So in the head of the brow, the hair kind of goes in an upward direction. Everybody's a little bit different, but then it starts to move sideways, and then these top usually come down. And so if you just fill in the color in those areas, like follow the hair pattern, it's going to look very natural, and it's not going to look like a heavy drawn-in brow. And she really wants a natural look. So a second thing I want to do is, if she doesn't want to wear a lot of foundation or concealer, color corrector is a really good idea. So I have a little bit of the color corrector. I use Becca, it's from Smashbox, and I have a little bit on my sponge. And so what I want to do is just put that in the area where she needs a little bit of color correction. Just take away those dark circles. You can even do this up into the corner on the eyelid. She mentioned that she has some discoloration on her eyelids as well. So what's happening is lymph fluid is built in there. So we want to, eventually that's going to work its way out. There's things you can do for that, but this is just lightening it up. You can see a big difference between the two. And now I don't have to put a heavy concealer underneath her eyes.
Love it. You're amazing. All right, in closing, everything right now is about scalp and scalp growth. When the hair starts to grow back, it's important that you fertilize it with any products that are out there to do so. And I've been a part of the development of Hot Like Me, which is a brand new product line that I am the artistic director for. And if you want any more information, this is scalp care. Scalp first, hair second. Healthy hair is healthy scalp. So this, you can contact me and my email, and I can hook you up with that. Otherwise, stay tuned, because when we come back, you will see the final look of Holly.
We can't wait for that. Thanks, Joseph. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin. We'll be right back. It is time to wrap up today's special Monday Morning Makeover. This is Holly from Suamico. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2023, and her hair fell out during treatments. She worked with Josif Wittnik to create a wig to help her feel more like herself during the tough months. And this is what she looked like when she arrived at the Salon Professional Academy in Appleton. Her hair is growing out now. Josif and makeup artist Kathy Jo Keeley teamed up to give her a new look, and they join us for the big reveal.
All right, ready for Holly? 3, 2, 1. What do you think, Holly? You've seen yourself.
I did, and I love it.
Anything that you want to share with anyone else that has gone through what you have gone through for inspiration today?
What I would say is, every day is a new day. Take it one day at a time, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Accept all the changes that your body goes through while going through chemo, and just take every day as it comes. There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
Yeah, that was good advice. I want to show you now what I did with her hair was to show her that you don't need to get it cut off. You just came from short. She's given her hair system up for a bit, and I want to turn you around. Now, this is her hair. Very little trim, just to maintain the fuzz as it grows out. And as it grows out, she can continue to cut off the curl. And as she does that, to her wish, what she'll have is this beautiful hair that she has right now, and it's stunning. It's great. Not all gray is beautiful, but if you wear color, and I say this to my clients, and I say this to anybody that I'm working with that I'm giving hair to, and I think Kathy Jo would also agree, when you're going through what you're going through, put a little bit of color on yourself and add a little bit of color, and it really kind of helps put your mood at a different level. So, Kathy Jo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Holly, Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I've loved every minute of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
you,
you're
Kathy.
welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And thank everyone out there. And if you have any questions for me, there'll be an email up that you can contact me with any questions. I'd be happy to answer any of the questions that you may have. Hit me up. All right? Have a great week. Much love. Ciao.
She looks beautiful. Great job, everyone.